Whoa! It's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. I'm presently in my Terra Cruiser going from Westward Beach down to Surf Rider because there's swell, and that's what I'm doing today. Got a skate park meeting to go to this afternoon. Gonna start selecting a company to put some concrete here in Malibu to skate. That's good news. But someone was asking me via one of the somehow what the deal was with Spaceship Earth, man. And dude, it's not an original idea on my behalf, but I'll fully break down what it means to me and where it came from, man. When I was younger, college years, I stumbled onto this book by Buckminster Fuller. If you don't know who Buckminster Fuller is, you really need to tune in to who Buckminster Fuller is, man. He's the man. But anyway, I stumbled into this book called Operator's Manual to Spaceship Earth. The title alone tripped me out. The Operator's Manual to Spaceship Earth. And it's a short book. It's an easy read, man. Everyone should check it out. But it was all about basically that our planet is basically the perfect spaceship. If you were going to build a spaceship to jam through the solar system, this is what you would build. I mean, I think everybody's so conditioned to think that a spaceship's gonna be like a car or an airplane. But dude, that can't get us to where we need to go, right? And then you tie in consciousness and the whole thing, and so you're telling me some aliens, let's go aliens for a moment, on a planet hundreds of light years away are going to drive a VW bus across the galaxy to come visit us. I'm not buying it, man. I've never really bought into the UFO as a craft that travels across space. I have a theory about it, but it all ties into the Spaceship Earth thing, right? So you're on your spaceship, Spaceship Earth. Everything that we need as humanity is here. We don't need to go anywhere to get it. And if we actually started viewing planet Earth as our spaceship, we would stop treating it like a $2 whore, basically. And that's sort of my theory, man. If we began to really take care of our spaceship, we wouldn't have all the trouble we do. And I could get all into the dark side of who's running the spaceship, but that doesn't matter. I'm running the spaceship, man. I'm running the spaceship with my consciousness and my awareness. Now that gets me into the aliens and how they're getting here and what the goofy UFOs are. All right. I think that what a UFO really is a self-enclosed meditation chamber. And what they're doing is it's made out of some sort of special alloy, and they transfer themselves here in this chamber via meditation and vibrating through the hologram. That's this experience we're enjoying. But the reason they need an actual craft to do it in is to cut out all the background noise and be able to focus themselves into like a small space. Now I think you could just do it in the spacesuit we were born in, but I think part of the deal with the little meditation chamber is in case you lose your focus and you don't end up right at your destination where you need to be, right? So if I was trying to meditate myself to another planet that could sustain my spacesuit, and I just lost concentration and the chatter in my head like popped me out of my meditation, and I was, I don't know, in deep space, or I ended up on another planet that couldn't sustain my spacesuit, I would need to be in a little self-enclosed container for a moment just to regroup and refocus and get back into the now. And so I think that's what's going on, and I think that's why when most UFO sightings are like, boom, they're there, boom, they're gone, kind of thing. And I think that's it, is they're vibrating right into our consciousness, and boom, voila, there they are on our spaceship to spaceship transfer. And that's really where I get with the Spaceship Earth thing too, and what Buckminster Fuller's whole thing about the operator's manual is we've spent a certain amount of like our human experience building the infrastructure of our spaceship, man. Making sure there were bridges and tunnels and all that kind of stuff so we could move around easier. But somewhere in the midst, we forgot that we're a self-enclosed unit, and that if we don't take care of it, our spaceship's gonna stop sustaining us. Now, I'm one of those. I know that humans are just a snap of the fingers on our spaceship, and that if we don't take care of our spaceship, it's gonna be us that loses. It's not gonna be cockroaches or rats, or, I mean, I guess we could theoretically blow the atmosphere off of the planet and turn it into Mars, but somehow I think that Mother Nature is more badass than that, and will just take us out if we're gonna get too stupid, man. Yeah, just, I'm an optimist, man. A pessimistic optimist, as I like to call it. So anyway, the whole Buckminster Fuller thing is that we've built all the infrastructure we really need on the planet, man. There's no need to build any more junk. What we really need to do is start focusing on our interactions with one another and come back into our collective consciousness so that we can make the next leap to other planets that are sustainable via our little meditation chambers. And that gets me into my whole thing about carpenters in space. I get really bummed on subdivisions and like overdevelopment and the whole thing, and I think that a whole generation of our most creative people on our spaceship have been made to build suburban track housing and golf courses and bullshit. And I was like, if you really want to impress a guy like me, put a golf course on the moon. Put one of your stupid Spanish tile Southern California subdivisions on the surface of the moon with a skate park and a golf course and some tennis courts, and I would be impressed. And in order to do that, you'd have to send a bunch of carpenters into space via hoopty VW buses we called space shuttles. Anyway, that's me tripping out about the concept of Spaceship Earth. Sort of a convoluted talk right there, but trying to pack in 25 years of thinking about this into 10 minutes is pretty radical. Anyway, I hope your dream's going good today and your hologram is vibrating at the right frequency. This is The Illusion. Out.